Hello to everybody. Today, 28th of April. So, what are we looking at? We're gonna look at Top. What is Top? You know, I didn't know what Top was myself. I actually saw the stock yesterday at around 10 to $18. Stock was worth, I looked it up, $235 million. That's it. We're talking about a company that does online trading. I do that. It shouldn't be worth 200 bucks, right? All right, so let's talk about this for a minute. This is a stock yesterday on a daily graph. Okay, this thing was at around 650. Today it's sitting at 199. Yesterday it traded. Let's look at yesterday's trade. Okay, this is yesterday's trade. It was trading somewhere between. No, here we are. There it is. That's yesterday's trade. We were trading somewhere around the $7. I remember it went up to 14. Came on my radar at around right here around 13, $12. I looked at it. I was like, $200 million, company's not even making any money. Forget about it. I'm not trading this thing. I come back this morning, my computer, I see overnight this thing went up to 260, opened up this, in pre-market at 120, went all the way down, I'm looking, what's going to happen here? So, first of all, these are the most dangerous things to trade. People talk about them left and right, making money, not making money, and so on and so on. What I do is, instead of trading these crazy stocks, because this thing did come down today. It opened at around I think it was 70, somewhere around 60 something, went down all the way, like I saw 49. It keeps halting every 2 minutes. So what am I going to buy this thing at $49? I mean, this thing was worth 7 yesterday. The company wasn't worth a penny. It's not worth 200 bucks. So what to do instead? How could you actually trade something that could help you? So 5 stocks came up that I did the research on. And HKD, MEGL, LGHL, AGBA, these are the stocks right here. You could see them all, okay? So what I did was I looked at HKD. That was a stock that was up, okay? Because this company, I researched them all. This company has actually got a market cap $1.2 billion. Okay, now we're talking something at the end of the day, right? Not 200 million, at least 4 times the biggest one in the that I found. So this is the company. This is what I looked at. Pre-market, it was like at 670 last night. It also went up all the way up to like 885, came back down, so on and so on. Today it opened, and here we are, the trading range. Traded. I didn't touch it. I just looked at it, but it did jump up. When it jumped up, it actually got me very curious about it. And I did decide to take a risk here because of the fact that I saw Top just nonstop, keeps on going. I said, I gotta give this thing a try, And here we were. I got in there somewhere around the 840, put a stop right below the $8 because you got to give this some leeway, these stocks, and the thing shot up. And here it is going again. So the way that I trade these crazy news is to be able to jump on something else. And these are the other stocks that are up today. Some of them are up significantly, some of them are down. They all came in, but they look like they're going up because of Top. When Top stops going up, though, and look at Top once again, this thing is going to stop eventually, right? It's like a freaking skyrocket ship, man. Wish this company would have had some more leg. I would have played it yesterday. But look at this thing. You got an upward sloping trend line, and then another one that's even higher. It looks like a missile took off. So just keep an eye out. Too bad this thing doesn't have options, because I would have bought some calls. I would have sold some puts. It's worth it to go both ways. Anyways, look at the stocks. All the ones I was talking to you about. There we go. First one that just jumped up, MEGL, just jumped up from 350 to 420. And I'll show you all these stocks so you could actually see them live, right? You can see them live. Here we go. So they are HKD. This is what got my interest right around here. This is what just happened in MEGL. This one looks really interesting also. It was 22 cents, 25 cents, just kind of did a little capitulation. Broke the trend, the downward sloping trend line. Really, really cheap stock, right? 20 cents. How could you go wrong, right? You're investing really $250, even if you're buying 1,000 shares. ARGBA went up, and so usually when they all go up, that's usually a sign that these things are going to stop. Keep an eye on it. I don't recommend you buying this top thing unless you just, you're going to buy 100 shares, put a stop loss 30 points below, because it's probably going to take you out. All right, good luck. Let's keep the tops on.